Mate, if you're out here getting this Wonga, then this one's for you.
Hello guys, and welcome back to EME TV. As you can see by the title, today we're back with another lockdown video. So today I thought I'd do a video on what I think the best car is to buy under £1,000. Why I chose £1,000 is because £1,000 is sort of a budget that is very affordable for everybody out there, and it's a common question asked when people are looking for cars, or looking for their first car, or just looking for a reliable car. With a obviously reasonable budget, but I just went with £1,000 because it's quite cheap and sort of most people will be able to obviously afford £1,000. So what do I think is the best car for £1,000? Let's get into it. So what's the first car I think? And by the way, we've got 3 cars here. You guys let me know your 3 options as well, what you guys think is the best car to buy under £1,000. These are in my opinion as well. As I said before in prior videos as well, I'm no expert or whatever on it. I just have my opinion on what I think is gonna be the best car to buy for under £1,000. So first and foremost, I've had loads of them on my channel as well. The first car is Vauxhall Astra. Now, for £1,000, you're obviously not going to get a spanking brand new one by no stretch of the imagination, but you're going to get a reasonable, a reasonable conditioned, a reasonable yeared one. So I'm talking probably 2000 and anywhere between, for a decent one, if you don't want it too old, going back to 2004, 2005. You could easily get one between 2007 to 2008 if you're a good negotiator like myself. You'll probably be able to get one in 2009, 2010 as well, but the mileage is probably going to be a bit on the higher side for around £1,000. But 2007 to 2008, you'll be able to grab one with decent amount of miles for £1,000. Now, when we're saying £1,000, this is manual. You won't be able to get an automatic. So people out there thinking you're going to get an automatic for under £1,000, if you are able to get one, it's probably likely that it's probably likely that it needs a bit of work on it because those go for a lot more than that. But anyway, yeah, so Vauxhall Astra, loads of them, they just go for so long. Their engines are very good. You got the 1.4 petrols, you got 1.6 petrol I believe as well, and you got 1.7 diesel. Now obviously your choice on what you want to do. You've also got a 1.3 as well in the Astra range, I think, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, you choose obviously what you prefer, petrol or diesel. You've got a variety of engines to choose from. They're predominantly all reliable, all go to around, good history, well taken care of. You can hit 200k miles on that quite easily. So the second car that I think is a great buy for under £1,000 is a car that hasn't been on my channel yet, but a Renault Clio. I think Renault Clios for £1,000 as well, but you're looking at age-wise, year-wise, 2006 to 2007. So decent, not too bad. Probably yeah, I would say 2006, 2009 actually. And yeah, they're decent. Well taken care of cars for £1,000. They're good, they're reliable, they run for a long time, which is what everybody wants. No hefty bills. Well, if something does go wrong, it's not going to be very hefty, apart from if the engine was to blow or something like that. They tend to be not very major jobs and not pocket hurting, shall I say. But yeah, they're very good. I've actually been looking at one as well. Hopefully one will be coming to the channel soon. I've been looking at one because I just think that they're good sellers, good buys, and very reliable cars. So I would say Renault Clio as well for under £1,000. Decent grab. Now, the third and final car that I've got here, car that I was in 2 minds about in putting in, and it's a car that has been on my channel as well, but they are reliable, but they do come with their problems from time to time. But I think it's still a very good car to have for under £1,000, and that is a Ford Focus. Now when I'm saying Ford Focus, that's ages, we're talking about 12 years old. So we're talking about anywhere between 2005 to 2008 model, and that's 2008 I believe was the first facelifted model before the new ones, but yeah, of that sort of before 2010. So you'll be able to probably get those for under £1,000. That's still a good buy. They're still very reliable cars. They can come with their issues, but as long as you know, you find one that has had those issues taken care of probably before you get into it, the better, so you don't have to obviously get into the car and have to face anything. But I think they're still good buys. At the end of the day, under £1,000, you're not going to get something that's, you know, immaculate condition. You're gonna have to expect things to go wrong, probably not too early in your ownership, you know, but you'd hope probably for the next 6 months, 6 to 12 months ish. If you can get that far, you just hope to have no major problems. Any, you know, little fixes with light bulbs and stuff, you know, wear and tear items is known. These cars are obviously over 10 years, 10, 15 years old, so you've got to expect that. But essentially, for £1,000, you just have to be open to things going wrong later on. So you just have to analyse whether you want to take that on board or you want to up your budget to, I don't know, 2, 3, 4K and try and get something which is in a bit better condition and probably higher probability of it not giving you problems in the long run. So it's all down to the individual. Also, I'm not going to bore anybody with facts about brake horsepower and spec and all that sort of stuff, because at the end of the day, people who look within this sort of budget don't really care about stuff like that. They care about reliability, practicality, low fuel costs, low insurance and all the above. So for that, I think that these are the best you can buy. Well guys, thanks a lot for watching guys. If you like this video, please click that like button below. Also subscribe as well. It's just a click of a button. Does the channel a world of good. And follow me on Instagram, EME_TV. Fly me over some questions as well that you want answers to, car related, and we'll get into it back on here. But in the meantime guys, I'll see you on the next one anyway. Peace.
If you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.